And Spectrum,
Yes.
you're probably it's
We're
same
being
boat.
live streamed.
We are
Hey!
being live.
Hey!
He gave up the kidney, y'all.
There you
Hello.
go.
Yes, they got
Yeah.
the kidney.
Live from New
Light up
York.
into the tunnel.
Live with no kidneys.
Live on YouTube.
From
Yeah.
you probably legally changed all of our names to YouTube now.
We are. He gave up the kidney, y'all.
That's right.
Delvin, go Delvin.
Live from
All
Oh,
right, it's Delvin's turn.
Delvin, you're on.
thank you. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Playground Experiment Virtual Volume 249. My name is Delvin Case, and I'm currently in Yarmouth, Maine, the ancestral land of the Wabanaki people. Tonight, we have artists participating from a range of places all over the world, and you could see them right now holding up names of the indigenous peoples whose ancestral lands they are currently on. The PGE acknowledges that wherever we are in this country, we are occupying stolen land, and we honor and respect the indigenous people that have once lived here, as well as the indigenous people who continue to live here and contribute to our society. I'd like to invite all of our tonight's participants to turn on their cameras and say hello to our virtual audience.
Que pasa, dudes?
Hello.
Good evening,
up?
everyone.
Hi,
Thanks
Internet.
for coming.
The Brooklyn app.
Glad you to be here.
Stop spamming me.
All right. Thank you so much, Delvin. Woo! And thank you all PGE actors and everybody watching on the world in YouTube. Oh, yay! So I'm gonna give our actors, our fabulous actors, who you're gonna get to see all tonight. Our first bit of stage direction in one moment. But first, my name is not at the PG Venmo at the PG. My name is also not Mike Lesser. I know, shock, awe, surprise. Mike Lesser is the founder of the Playground Experiment. My name is Erin Mohan, and I'm your special guest host for tonight, who finally figured out how to work YouTube. If you're wondering what the comments at the beginning were about, yay! So actors, gorgeous actors, thank you so much. Gorgeous, talented, amazing humans. Turn your cameras off so that we only have the playwrights up here. We have 5 incredible playwrights this evening, one of whom could not make it, but we have all the other people. I'm going to do a quick screen grab of y'all so look cute. Yay, smile. Yay. And I'm going to ask y'all to turn your cameras off. And I'm going to ask, oh, that's my cat. I'm going to ask our amazing stage direction reader, Graciela, who is, it's her first time at the PGE, and she is reading not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 plays worth of stage directions tonight. So yay, thank you so much, Graciela. Woohoo!
having me.
Hey, all right. So if you could turn your camera up, I'm going to talk for 10 more seconds or so, and then we're going to get our first group up here. So tonight at our volumes, our virtual volumes with playwrights from around the world, Rex is already in tomorrow. This is what we call our messy work. This is where playwrights bring in work in progress, work in process, to hear it out loud and see what works. Your reactions are so cool and so important. So make sure you're adding them in the chat here if you're on our Zoom, or in the chat on YouTube. If you're watching it live, yay! If you're not watching it live, put those chat things in there later anyway. The only request is if you're on the Zoom and on YouTube, hold off your comments on YouTube because YouTube is on a little bit of a delay. So if something really funny or shocking happens here and you comment right away, people on YouTube are going to be like, what? Oh, that. So no spoilers, and I'm super pumped to have there. So our first playwright of the evening, Rex, can you please join me here? So excited to have you all the way from New Zealand. You're such a cool playwright. I love you. Would you like, is there anything we need to know about your piece tonight? Any pre-scene or post-scene or trigger warnings that we would need to know?
No, this is a complete short comedy, and this is the first time I've heard it. So we're going to have fun with it. It's called This Dance. And we've got
Awesome.
Jar Michael and Donya.
Awesome. Can Jamichael, Danya, can you join us? Graciela, join us. And I'll let you guys take it away.
Okay,
Enjoy.
so Graciela and I will now stop video and Graciela will take it away.
This Dance, a comedy by Rex McGregor. Setting, a barn. Patches of straw lie scattered on the floor. Cody and Sherelle enter. Sherelle carries a dustpan and broom. Cody looks around, thrilled.
Oh man, it's just like when Jake and I were kids.
Excuse the mess.
Ah, the loft. We used to climb up there.
Getting into mischief.
We jumped down onto hay bales.
Undoing your uncle's hard work.
He didn't mind.
The old coot was too soft on you boys.
You were the one who spoiled us, Aunt Sherelle, with your scrumptious cooking.
We loved having you here.
Fun times.
We missed you bad when you stopped coming.
I had, school and stuff.
You had holidays, didn't you?
Other places to go. There's a whole world out there.
I heard tell.
Haven't you traveled?
Went to New York once. Everyone ignored me.
That's how city folks show they accept you.
Well, we're more welcoming here. We love dishing out hospitality.
Well, you might be in luck.
Huh?
I'm hoping to visit more this summer.
Really?
If things pan out.
Well, that's so sweet, honey bunch. Place has been awfully quiet since your uncle passed.
Sorry I couldn't make the funeral. I had exams.
Otis would have understood. He rated education high on account of not having none himself.
He knew farming.
Down to his toes.
He taught me a lot. Like, this time of the year, the barn will be empty for weeks, right?
Till hay season kicks off.
So, I was wondering, can I use it?
Use what?
The barn.
For what?
A dance.
Goodness.
A barn dance, like in the old days.
Before my time.
Our generation's into retro stuff.
I thought you lived on your phones.
Dating apps suck. We want to connect in real life.
Well, must be plenty other places for that.
Not like here. You can't beat vintage vibe of a barn dance. It's a real selling point.
Let me guess. You want to make a killing on ticket sales.
A reward for my brilliant idea.
Typical Cody. Only thinking of yourself.
Okay. I'll cut you in. 10% for the lease of the venue.
No, thanks.
20.
I can do without the disruption.
25.
And the noise.
A moment ago, you were complaining about the quiet.
Well, you don't help a thirsty horse by drowning it.
You mentioned hospitality.
I like baking a pie for a few visitors, not victualling an invasion.
Leave the catering to me. There's more money in drinks than tickets.
There you go again.
Okay. Final offer. 30% of all profits.
Sorry, not interested.
Stay in the house with your curtains closed and the TV on.
Drop it, Cody.
You won't notice we're here.
Drop it.
Uncle Otis would have let me.
Don't you dare invoke his name after you didn't even bother paying him your last respects?
I explained my exams.
Bull. Your fancy college must have a policy for bereavement type situations.
Probably, but
Did you even check?
engineering is competitive. I can't afford to show any sign of, weakness.
Is that what you think of plain human compassion?
I suspect is what the faculty thinks.
I suspect you don't give them enough credit.
They're hardly simple-minded country folk.
Like me?
Hey, I didn't mean.
Sure you did. But keep covering your tracks. Sophisticated city style.
Now who's being unfair?
Let's leave it at that. Goodbye.
Look, I'm sorry if I express myself clumsily.
Don't sell yourself short, sugar. You were a slick talker a minute ago.
When?
Buttering me up, praising my cooking, saying you were going to come around more often.
That much was true.
Was?
I would have needed multiple trips to prepare the menu.
Ouch.
Sorry.
I sure won't hold my breath for another visit. Not while I'm alive, or even after.
Guess I deserve that.
Now, get along with you.
I'm not a total monster,
I know. Otherwise, I'd be chasing you off the premises with a pitchfork.
There's bound to be one handy.
Don't tempt me.
They make great weapons. Me and Jake once had a pitchfork duel.
I remember.
That was the only time Uncle Otis growled at us.
Reckless misuse of agricultural tools.
Perpetuating the tired stereotype of an angry mob of peasants.
I miss the old galoot something fierce.
I reckon he was pretty well educated.
You'll get no arguing from me.
There are some bright minds at college, but no one as sharp as Uncle Otis.
He had one huge fault, though. Never realized how wonderful he was.
Shame.
Actually thought he could be replaced.
Replaced.
On his deathbed, he kept going on and on. Find someone else, Sherelle. Promise me you'll find someone else.
And did you?
Of course not. There's only one Otis?
I mean, did you promise him?
To put his mind at rest, I promised to try.
And have you? Tried?
In these parts, gentlemen callers are precious few and far between. I ain't had nearly a one.
Doesn't sound like you made much of an effort.
A lady can't be plumb forward.
Don't pull that. Even this quaint little county is hardly stuck in the 19th century.
Well, some of us still cherish old-fashioned values.
Come clean. You're just using this as an excuse to welch on your promise.
I'm open to opportunities.
You mean that?
I said so, didn't I?
Only you have a poor record of keeping your word.
You cheeky young scamp.
Prove me wrong. Say a respectable widower asks you to step out with him. Will you accept?
Where's that likely to happen?
At a dance. An intergenerational barn dance.
Cody.
A meet and mingle for all ages.
Please tell me you're not engineering another get-rich-quick scheme?
This event will be nonprofit. All proceeds to charity.
Which one?
This is embarrassing. I can't name any.
We'll soon fix that.
We'll fix a lot of things, Aunt Sherelle. in one go. Young people, old people.
Mature people.
That's what I meant. So, may I have this dance?
Yes, you can hold it here.
Thanks. But I meant, may I have this dance? Siri, play Acceleration Waltz.
Cody
Oh.
holds out his hand.
Oh, I'm dreadfully out of practice.
That's why I'm volunteering. We need to get you up to speed.
All right. For Otis.
Cody and Sherelle dance together. Tentatively at first. Then, with bravura. End of play.
Woo! Applause! Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful work, Rex. Beautiful work, Shamichael and Danya and Graciela on stage directions. Yes, you're getting lots of applause flying over the screen. I love it. I love it. I'm getting some woos in the chat. Thank you so much. And up next, we have a playwright who could not be with us today, but I'm going to call forth the actors for Maggie Merritt for 'Tis the Season. Hello, hello, and Delvin, if you could disappear. Thank you. I love Zoom magic. It's like, woo. Catherine and Emmanuel are going to be our actors tonight. Beautiful actors. Is there anything we need to know beforehand? Any plot things that happened before or any trigger warnings? I think it's a self-contained piece, if I read it right. Yes, no, maybe so.
Yeah, it's self-contained. I don't think there's any trigger stuff though. No.
Awesome, excellent. 'Tis the Season by Maggie Merritt, starring Catherine Overfelt and Emmanuel, whose last name is not on his name anymore, so I can't.
Rodriguez, but
Rodriguez.
Thank you.
Awesome. And Graciela once again on stage directions. Take it away, y'all. Yay.
Tease the Season, a play by Maggie Merritt. Setting: a modest but cozy living room on December 23rd. Christmas decorations are half up, tangled lights, an unevenly decorated tree, mismatched ornaments, a half-wrapped present on the coffee table. The scent of cinnamon and something slightly burnt lingers. A small tub for soaking feet sits center stage. The play begins under dim, warm light. Christmas music plays. Faintly in the background, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, slightly off-key from a neighbor's apartment. Mims sits on a cushioned chair, feet submerged in a plastic tub of steaming water, eyes closed. Topher stands at a mirror, meticulously combing his thick, well-groomed beard with a small, ornate comb. A tin of roasted chestnuts sits on the coffee table.
You realize, don't you, Mims, that the beard is a metaphor. Every stroke of this combs, the silver tins, the quiet rasp, it's like taming time itself, taming regret, taming the silent scream of manhood in a world that values smoothness.
It's also a place where toast crumbs go to die. Did you eat in bed again?
Well, I had an existential scone with lavender.
Explains the crumb trail to Tartarus.
Look, you're always reducing profundity to digestion.
And you're always inflating butter to philosophy. Oh, my feet feel like they've been stomped on by Santa's entire reindeer herd.
Well, maybe because you insist on wearing elf shoes to the mall. Red with bells. Ding, dong, doom.
They're festive. Besides, I only wore them because you ghosted me at the tree lighting, and I had to carry 3 bags of discounted tinsel and a life-size snowman piñata all by myself.
Well, look, first of all, I didn't ghost. I was communing. with the meaning of the season, the solemnity.
You were tweeting about eggnog and calling it a creamy meditation on morality.
It is the nutmeg. It's the dust of forgotten wishes.
Topher, you ate 6 roasted chestnuts while standing in line at Trader Joe's and then cried because their holiday list skipped Fairy Tale of New York.
It was the moment, the fragility of joy.
Yeah, knocked over a pyramid of organic cranberry sauce.
Well, the universe demanded sacrifice.
A beat. Silence. Except for distant carols. Mims wiggles her toes. Topher sets down the comb and approaches the chestnuts.
Oh, these smell divine. Like roasted al dente, smoky, sweet, like childhood memories set on fire and served in a paper bag.
Don't touch them. They're for the party tomorrow. I only bought 10.
And that's not a party, that's a metaphor for emotional scarcity.
It's a party of 2, Topher. Me and the lady from 8B who thinks I'm her dead sister. I'm not adding you.
But I came all this way. I came from Portland on a delayed train. I slept sitting up. And I gave my extra blanket to a man who claimed he was Santa's estranged son.
And was he?
Well, he had a tattoo of a reindeer, which is practically canon.
You always show up when I just stabilized my life.
And you always retreat when I'm finally open. Emotionally, philosophically, or aesthetically.
Last time you were open, you donated all my sweaters to a philosophical collective in Vermont.
Well, they were symbols of bourgeoisie comfort.
They were cashmere.
Topher picks up a chestnut, peels it, and eats it slowly.
I said don't.
Warm, earthy, like love. If love were crunchy and it gave you gas.
Topher.
Look, one more won't hurt.
Eats another.
You know, in 18th century France, chestnuts were currency among poets. They would trade pocketfuls for a sonnet or even a kiss.
And what would you trade for a kiss now?
Well, the edges of my beard.
That's not romantic. That's horrifying.
It's deeply symbolic.
It's deeply itchy. And you left beard hairs in my bath last time.
Those were offerings.
They clogged the drain.
They stare at each other. A hint of laughter breaks through.
Do you remember our first Christmas together?
The one where you tried to cook duck a la orange with a blowtorch?
It was dramatic.
Yeah, you set the curtains on fire.
Yeah, and we had a chance to dance by the sprinklers at midnight, singing "All I Want for Christmas Is You." You wore that green sweater, the one with the reindeer that looked like a moose with anxiety.
You told me I was the only person who made silence feel alive.
I meant it.
A quiet moment. The music swells slightly. Carol of the Bells starts, jarringly loud.
We could cancel the party.
And do what?
Sit, talk, not perform joy for once.
And that's way too dangerous. We might remember things.
Like how you hate my cooking?
I love your cooking. Look, I just interpret it metaphysically. Your burnt casserole, a commentary on impermanence.
Or just bad timing?
Pause. Topher eyes the chestnuts.
You know what this needs?
Not more metaphors.
No. A contest.
No.
5 minutes. Whoever eats the most chestnut wins. Ultimate holiday bragging rights.
You're insane. There are only 8 left.
Then it's a sprint, not a marathon. Fast, furious, and festive.
You'll make yourself sick.
And what if I do? Maybe vomiting is the purest form of letting go, like emotional exorcism, but with snacks.
That is the dumbest thing you've ever said.
But I did also say that grief tastes like black licorice.
And I believed you.
Then believe this. Let's do it. 5 minutes. Chestnut showdown. Winner gets my velvet jacket.
You've worn that every day for a month.
Exactly. It's the ultimate sacrifice.
Fine. But when I win, you go home.
Deal. But if I win, you come to the party with me and we slow dance to Mariah.
You hate Mariah.
Yeah, but I'll suffer for art.
You're impossible.
Stands, drains her foot tub, sits on the couch, opposite.
Okay. Go.
They both grab chestnuts and begin shoveling them into their mouths. Topher eats with theatrical flair, Mims with focused determination. The music becomes frantic, disjointed holiday mashup. They chew aggressively. Topher starts sweating.
2, 3, 4. I'm a
5,
chestnut titan.
5, 6. You're turning green.
Green is the color of renewal.
Suddenly, Mims clutches her stomach. Her face distorts.
Oh no. Oh no 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 no.
She lurches forward and vomits into the chestnut tin. Chestnuts, half chewed, squished on the table. The music cuts abruptly. Silence. Topher freezes, then slowly touches his neck, which has begun to swell.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I think I ate too many.
Breathe.
What?
The chestnuts. I forgot I'm allergic.
You forgot?
I just forgot. Okay. I was just eating, but now I remembered. I had it broken out in hives after the chestnut soup in Prague. I had to be carried out from a cafe by a mime.
Anaphylaxis? Do you have an EpiPen?
In my bag, the velvet pocket.
Mims scrambles, pulls out a small injector, fumbles, jabs it into his thigh. Gasps, wheezes, and slowly begins to breathe easier. They collapse onto the couch, exhausted. The chestnut tin sits between them like a war trophy.
We are terrible at holidays.
We're awful. Competitive, emotionally stunted, prone to nut-based disasters.
Maybe that's the point. 'Tis the season to be messily human.
I think I love you, man.
You say that every time you almost die.
I know, but this time I mean it, without metaphor.
A beat. Mims looks at him. Then slowly, she takes the velvet jacket and drapes it over his shoulders.
Fine. I'll go to the party, but only if we don't eat anything else.
And no slow dancing.
We'll hold hands in the kitchen and silently judge everyone.
Yeah, no, that's romance.
They sit in silence. The neighbor's off-key carol returns Silent Night. Mims rests her head on Topher's shoulder. He leaves a single chestnut on the table. The lights fade slowly, leaving just the glow of the unevenly lit Christmas tree. Blackout. The end.
Woo! Great job, y'all. Great job. Explosions of applause. Lots of love in the chat. You guys did amazing. Yay! So many funny one-liner quippy things. And the tin of chestnut vomit between you two.
It's just like, oh.
Yeah, stay away from chestnuts, everyone. It's January, y'all. Put them away. So my Christmas tree is still up. So up next, we have the amazing Delvin Case Jr. Woo!
Thank you. Thank you.
Prophetess of change. Yes, throw the chestnuts. Throw the chestnut tin of vomit at ice. Let's see what happens there. I'm I'm not violence. So Delvin, please tell us about your play. Tell us, is there anything we need to know before we see these amazing actors? Any trigger warnings? Anything we need to know?
Well, it is about American racism.
All right, so buckle up, everybody. I'm so excited. I will let your amazing actors introduce themselves and take it away. You're going to be great.
I'm Rick Taylor. I'm playing Earl Warren.
I'm George Pappas playing Andrew Judson.
I'm Leslie playing Prudence.
Hi, I'm Aaliyah playing Sarah Harris.
Prophetess of Change, a one-act play by Delvin C. Chase Jr. Synopsis. A schoolteacher from Brooklyn, Connecticut, opens the first integrated school in the United States in 1832 that impacts the Supreme Court's civil rights decision in 1954. Blackout. Scene 1. Fall 1832. Canterbury Female Boarding School, Canterbury, Connecticut. As the lights come up, Prudence is sitting at the teacher's desk, working on papers with a pen. Prudence looks up towards stage right at the sound of the stagecoach. Prudence claps her hands in excitement.
Must be my last student.
Prudence stands and crosses to door at stage right exit. She opens the door.
Come on in, Sarah. I've been expecting you. Welcome to Canterbury Female Boarding School.
Prudence takes Sarah's bag and puts it down inside. Sarah is surprised and welcome but enters.
How'd you know it was me?
We don't have passengers getting off at the terminus of the stagecoach route from Hartford, lest they have business at our school. And all of our students have arrived, save one. How was the ride?
What I expected coming from Hartford.
Yes, Hartford.
The other passengers, white passengers, couldn't believe I was a student. They wouldn't stop pestering me and told them I was actually traveling to Brooklyn to clean houses. As each passenger got off, the driver helped them with their luggage. And when I arrived here, I was the only passenger left. But the stagecoach driver made me take my bag off from myself from the roof of the coach.
That won't happen here.
Prudence reaches out her hand and shakes the hand of Sarah.
Prudence Crandall, headmistress.
Sarah Harris. I'm sorry I'm late. The road was very muddy from yesterday's rain. I'm excited to have the opportunity to study here. I haven't heard of many other schools that admit girls of color.
We're dedicated to equal education for all girls.
Prudence points upstage center.
Let's go upstairs to set up your living quarters. The other girls in your class have unpacked.
How many?
20. And preparing for dinner. This is a friendly town. I'm sure you'll make good friends with the residents' children quickly.
Sarah nods and picks up her bag. Prudence leads Sarah up center stage and exits. Blackout. End of scene 1. Scene 2. August 1833. Town Jail, Brooklyn, Connecticut. As the lights come up, Prudence is standing in the jail, looking out the barred window. Andrew enters from stage left and crosses to cell door. He opens the door at center stage with a set of keys. Andrew enters the cell and crosses to Prudence.
Like the view? It'll be yours for a long time.
Prudence turns around toward Andrew.
What happens this morning?
Your trial's at 9.
For what?
Violating the new Connecticut statute, the Black Law, prohibiting the teaching of students of color.
If children of color are denied the same rights of education as other citizens, they won't have the opportunity to develop their intellectual and mental skills.
Our town will be destroyed if your school succeeds. It'll be detrimental to the safety of white people, encourage social interaction, and promote intermarriage of whites and coloreds. Must I detail more?
Ecclesiastes 4:1 states,
Don't tell me what the Bible says. I know it all. Every chapter and verse. But colored people can never rise from their menial condition in our country. They're an inferior race of beings and never called or recognized as equals of the white.
Moses had a black wife, Pastor.
He takes his arms in anger.
This new state law, adopted because of you, will be your downfall.
Andrew, with a sneer, crosses back to the cell door and exits. Blackout. End of scene 2. Scene 3. September 1834. Carriage station, Brooklyn, Connecticut. As the lights come up, Prudence and Sarah are standing down stage center in front of the stagecoach station. Each has a suitcase, as in scene 1.
Jail time for you, and 3 trials didn't damper the anger of this town.
The town leaders were sure I'd be convicted. Certainly at the Connecticut Supreme Court. When I walked out of jail, the violence only increased. After all the windows of the school were broken.
That was quite a night. I had 6 rocks thrown into my room from the street.
The white girls' parents took them out of the school, though the students wanted to remain enrolled. Some of the girls even offered funds to pay for the damage.
Like Lucy Monroe.
Her parents didn't like that.
It hasn't turned out the way you planned.
No. But after the white girls left, I was amazed to receive letters from girls of color from Massachusetts, New York, and New Jersey seeking an education. I thought, why not continue the school with girls of color?
They were fine girls that came, all ready to learn and friendly.
They would have stayed. But I don't have a place to teach them.
There's no place for them to sleep.
Where might you be going, Sarah?
I have family in New York. I'm still committed to teaching young girls of color. Those letters you got have only determined me more. And you, Miss Crandall?
Boston first. There's an active anti-slavery movement there with a number of notable abolitionist leaders, though the sentiment for slavery remains substantial. I haven't heard of any teaching opportunities there. I'll see. Off we go. Somewhere.
Prudence and Sarah pick up their bags and exit off center stage, stairs onto a stagecoach. Blackout. End of scene 3. Scene 4. May 17th, 1954. U.S. Supreme Court Chamber, Washington, D.C. As the lights come up on the Chief Justice's chair, Earl enters from stage left, exit, carrying court documents, crosses to the Chief Justice chair and sits down. He shuffles the court documents. He taps the gavel on the table. He looks around off center stage.
This case before you, Oliver Brown et al., v. Board of Education of Topeka et al., was argued before this court on December 9th, 1952, and re-argued on December 8, 1953. Today, May 17, 1954, the following decision is rendered. This court unanimously rules in favor of the plaintiffs. The court holds that the segregation of students in public schools violates the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment of the United States Constitution, because separate facilities are inherently unequal, perpetuating the inferiority of the Negro. The ruling of the District Court of Kansas is hereby reversed. This ruling also overturns previous rulings of Plessy v. Ferguson, 1896, Richmond County Board of Education, 1899, and Berea College v. Kentucky, 1908. Before concluding the session, I would like to acknowledge on behalf of this court a teacher in a country school in Connecticut who espoused equal education over a century ago. Prudence Crandall opened her school to girls of color in 1832, the first school in America to offer such. She fought doggedly for 2 years to maintain the rights of all children to equal education. She understood that separate education was unequal and unconstitutional. Her understanding became a catalyst to the arguments in this case and has remained a part of the records of U.S. jurisprudence ever since. To Miss Crandall, the court renders applause.
Earl bangs on gavel. Blackout. End of scene 4. End of play.
Woo! Oh,
Thank you.
Delvin. Congratulations, actors. George, we love you. You're a beautiful human. You were just playing someone awful. But thank you all. Great, great work. Look, love is in the chat. And speaking of love in the chat, on that hopeful note that Rick gave us, we are going to celebrate and we are going to dance with somebody in our dance break. So actors, please turn your cameras back on.
I want to dance with somebody. What's the music?
Is there any music?
Is it?
Is the music in our hearts? Like
in our hearts.
Okay.
Or in the
silent disco.
There's the
our
music in the
souls.
chat room with us right now.
Yes.
YouTube took the music when she took a kidney.
Yes. I'm trying. It's not coming through the microphone. Where is my?
What song is it? So we're all on the same page.
It's I Want to Dance with Somebody, Whitney.
Okay.
I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody.
Yeah, I want to dance with somebody.
With somebody who loves me.
Just the women. I tried.
Dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody.
I want to dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me.
Woo! All right, yay!
I have a Taylor Swift bracelet on. My granddaughter gave it. She's going to give me more, she said.
I love it. I love it so much, Delvin. Amazing. I almost. Oh, we could pretend I played "Shake It Off" instead. That was one of my choices. All right, lovely humans. Thank you for joining us here in the Zoom, or if you're in YouTube world. I'm so glad YouTube world finally worked. If you want to hear more about PG, go to theplaygroundexperiment.com for all of our information. On Tuesday at noon, that's tomorrow. If you need a 1 hour of accountability, if you need somebody to like make you sit and write for an hour, or just somebody that like, I'm going to sit and knit or do my laundry or whatever. If you need an hour where other people will help you stay on task, Matthew J. Kaplan is our special guest host tomorrow. If you need a 1 hour of accountability, if you need somebody to like make you sit and write for an hour, or just somebody that like, I'm going to sit and knit or do my laundry or whatever. If you need an hour where other people will help George, you can stay you on mute task. yourself, please? Matthew J. Kaplan is our
Sorry.
guest host That's tomorrow. okay, 'cause I'm hearing A myself 1 back. hour of accountability if you need somebody to. Thank you, George. So I was like, what is happening? That has been the theme of tonight. What is happening? Thursday at 7 p.m. If you, like me, are not available at noon, Thursday, 7 p.m. Same hour of accountability, different host, Orlando Rodriguez. Yay, Orlando!
Hey.
Will be the host. And our next volume, I will announce at the end, but it's going to be volume 250, y'all. 200. What? This is 249. It's going to be 250. That is insane. I know. Ah, shocked face. So I'm going to ask everyone who is not a part of Steven's play to go away. And Steven,
shucks.
come forward. I know. We were having such a good time. I love that everyone danced to the invisible music in their head because you guys are incredible. Steven, is there anything we need to know about your piece before we hear it?
Just I guess if there is any kind of trigger warning-ish thing, I guess brief discussion of rent fun. Apart from that, I'll just let my awesome actors introduce themselves.
Incredible. All right, take it away. Difficult living. Enjoy.
Difficult Living by Steven Fruchtman. Scene 2. Dana and Matt at dinner in a very fancy restaurant. She's too impressed by the ambiance to notice he's really nervous and keeps looking off to the entrance.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you take all your first dates here, or just the ones who are about to be booted out onto the street due to non-payment of rent?
You're the first date I've taken here.
I suppose I should be honored.
Though I haven't had a first date in a while.
More of a wham bam, thank you Dana kind of guy?
I've been focused on work.
Ah, shame. I've never been thanked for my wham bam before.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome, and thank you for the thank you.
You're welcome.
I never know what to order in places like this. I never know much of anything about places like this because it seems like even breathing in the ambiance is above my station, but I don't want to cheap out because I don't want to insult the place, but I don't want to be an expensive date or anything either.
You really don't have to worry about that.
Thank you, but I will anyway.
We're good.
You might be good, but I am pretty far from it.
For now, for this, we're both good.
I mean, yeah, I'm only breathing in the ambiance because I followed your lead, but...
Robert
Mateo?
Hi.
So,
something came up.
I can see that.
So I'm a thing?
I didn't say that.
That's what it sounded like to me.
I'm gonna have to agree with the thing on this one.
Our first argument, and you've already lost.
Look, I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you that
Tell who?
Tell who?
Are you gay and using me to what? Question?
That's just bi.
Right. So it is.
Not that I would know.
No, this is my neighbor, Dana. Sir.
Sir? That sounds an awful lot like...
You brought your neighbor?
I didn't mean to.
No?
It just kind of happened.
Theme of the weekend. Look, if I'm barging in on anything, let me know and I'll head right on out after ordering food to go at the bar because I was promised dinner.
You're not barging.
No?
She's being barged.
Haven't heard that as a euphemism before. Guess I'll add that to the list.
I did promise her dinner.
And you assumed I'd just be okay with that.
It didn't even occur to me that you might not be.
If this is an open thing, that's not really my bag.
I didn't know this was a thing people did. What, a fetish or something?
Or something?
Open thing?
I have a proposal.
Oh, God.
Go on.
Please don't.
Oh, unless
But I don't want to get in trouble.
You're not.
you're not.
Wait, you say he's not?
Wait, you say he's not?
I swear I'm doing this with only the best of intentions, and that I think, no, I know this is the best thing for everyone.
Best for you?
Best for you.
I didn't have to do this.
Thank you.
Yes, you did.
He did?
Thanks.
Which is not to say that I didn't want to, or that I don't stand the benefit.
Benefit sure is a word for a date.
Whatever this is, we'll take some explaining to HR.
Wait, HR?
Yes?
Dana, this is Robert, my boss.
Supervisor.
I haven't got Matt fired, have I?
I wouldn't think so, though I guess I don't know what this proposal is, so as much as I trust him, I suppose it's still up in the air.
It's nothing like that.
And what exactly is that?
I'm curious about that too.
Robert, you need me to hit the road.
Yes.
And I need to keep my records.
Yes.
I'm not great at keeping records.
Yes.
I can't think of anyone better to help me with that than Dana.
You know another Dana?
Nope. Just you. You kidder you.
Oh, yes, that's me. Dana the cutting up jokes and gags and rugs and such. The only thing I'm better at than cutting up is keeping records. You need a record kept, I'm your gal. You need an upcut, I'm also your gal. And if you need records cut, I can do that too.
No, you can't.
No, of course not. That was just another one of my trademark yucks. I would never break the law unless my supervisor told me to, but that's just between us. I excel at spreadsheets. I am a chart topper and I can get whatever stats you need stat. I am also a hell of a typist. I get so many WPM that I was almost a court stenographer, but someone there didn't like that I kept joking about breaking the law, which was a joke in itself. I would never apply for a court position as an abolitionist. Yuck, yuck. Yuck.
Things have gotten so odd and backwards. In my day, you'd hire a secretary and then date her.
So you're saying you're hiring her?
Well...
Or did we want to run that joke by HR?
No, that won't be necessary. You say she's good?
And I do.
And I believe you. Dana, it's nice to meet you. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Hope you both know what you're getting into, apart from each other.
And a raise already?
Sounds like it to me, doesn't it, Robert?
Jesus, fine. Have a nice dinner. On the company card.
You're not staying?
I'm in enough trouble already. Bon appetit.
You could have warned me.
I didn't know what I was doing until I was doing it.
Any word would have been better than no word.
I didn't want to upset you.
And you thought that ambushing me would somehow be better?
I didn't think of it as an ambush. I didn't think at all, really. I know you needed money, and I knew I needed help. I mean, I knew I was going to head out on business, and I knew I didn't want to leave you. Not like this, at least.
Oh, well, thank you. I can't believe I thought you were dating him.
I thought you thought better of me than that.
How should I know what kind of man you're into?
I'm into you.
Um,
Damn it. There goes my foot back in my mouth.
You're lucky I dig flexible guys.
So, will you come with me?
I've already been hired, haven't I?
I should probably make sure he follows up on that paperwork, but pretty much, yeah.
Then I'm lucky too.
So we both got lucky?
Get that foot out of there. You need room for dinner.
And dessert if it's on the company card.
And wine.
I'll drink to that eventually.
So where are we going?
Where aren't we going?
An adventure.
I hadn't thought of it like that.
So you travel all over and it's just ho hum, same as it ever was?
It's just work.
Not now, it isn't.
No. I suppose not.
And I'll drink to that.
Matt smiles widely and gestures off to a waiter.
Woohoo! I hope I am not interrupting the play, but yay! Come back on. Fantastic, fantastic work, everybody. Great job, Stephen. Great job, everybody. Woo! Get your flowers. And hard to believe it. We are at the point, we are at our final play of the night. And our final play is a musical, though I don't think anything is going to be sung. I know, sadness. So can I please have Peter come on down
Yo,
and
what's up?
tell us about Clarence Thomas the musical?
What is there to say? It's everyone's favorite Supreme Court justice, and it's spoken wordish musical. Yeah. I don't know. We're trying a musical. It's 2026. Why the fuck not, right?
Yeah, it's exactly.
Why the fuck not?
No, I think we're close to an R rating, so.
yeah, basically. Yeah, I've got a great cast. We've got Aaliyah, we've got David, we've got Arthur, and we've also got Graciela with the stage direction. So yeah.
Is there anything we need to know? Trigger warnings? Is this like the beginning, the middle, the
If
end?
you're a musical snob, this might offend you. If you love Lin-Manuel, this kind of might offend you. I don't know. I don't fuck. What the fuck do I know?
I really probably put my finger at one point and I was like,
Yeah. All right. Have fun, everybody. Bye.
All right, I can't wait. Have fun.
Clarence Thomas, the musical, by Peter Pasco. Lights rise, a courtroom. Maybe there is a projection of some of the Supreme Court justices. A man in a robe sits center stage with his back to the audience. Two lawyers are downstage on opposing sides.
If it please the court.
Objection.
The man at center coughs.
Yeah.
The lawyers start to slowly snap their fingers. Then the intro music from Hamilton begins. Two lawyers start bopping their heads and speak.
How does a bastard, almost orphan, raised by his grandfather, grow up to be a self-starter, leave behind the squalor, because his moms couldn't bother to become a legal scholar?
Been in the shoes of Thurgood Marshall, but he doesn't seem impartial.
Nuh-uh.
At 7, was introduced to indoor plumbing. Before that, his fam was straight slumming. Little did America know about its future coming from this kid so astute, destitute, but resolute, even converted to Catholicism to boot.
A Supreme Court justice who said, fuck this, starting an originalist revolution on our Constitution, stopping the ways things were going, had legal minds overflowing, a move to conservatism growing like the world never seen. Rumblings that he did it for the green, but he really cooked them laws like Jimmy Dean.
This hard-working kid from Georgia, a darling of the right, helped forge a new era where many's rights aren't guaranteed, leaving women to gush and bleed because doctors don't want to cross the new decreed, living the right, happy indeed, but pro-life on the mainland, opposition stuck thinking like Rodin. Then the world's gonna know his name, man.
The man in the chair turns. It's Clarence Thomas.
Hey.
That Clarence Thomas. Clarence Thomas is about to speak, but he doesn't.
Say your fucking name, man.
Clarence just shakes his head. The lawyer's frustrated.
Clarence Thomas. His name's Clarence Thomas. And there's plenty of bad stuff he's gonna do. Just you wait. Just you wait.
Clarence coyly shrugs.
That he doesn't speak isn't new. He picked it up from where he grew up. Pinpoint, that's where he learned to stay quiet. Little did the world know this'll lead to a riot.
January 6th, seriously, don't get it twisted. Motherfuckers rioted, stormed the Capitol.
Clarence slowly shakes his head and is about to. Clarence looks to the audience and either has an Urkel, did I do that type expression, or he just shrugs like a dad, half admitting he did it, half admitting he doesn't remember.
At his confirmation, people protested, saying he lied. Clarence was tested, but whites in powerful places, you guessed it.
Let the allegation slide.
Into his bumpy confirmation ride, not caring that old Clarence done lied, he went on to a lifetime appointment while Anita Hill paid the bill.
Clarence uses his hand to signify that his lips are sealed.
A lifelong appointment for all to see. The pride of Yale University and his latest wife? She's crazy.
Holding up a picture of Ginny Thomas, marked Exhibit A.
That's her.
Texting with Mark Meadows to stop the certification on January 6th, claiming the election was fixed. So MAGA whites pulled their tricks, then beat democracy with bricks.
Music pauses.
And tried and hanged Pence, the sitting vice fucking president. I mean, don't get it twisted, not a fan, but still. And they wanted to get Pelosi. They peed and shit on desks. What the actual fuck?
Maybe Lawyer A yells or groans.
Fuck.
The music starts again.
Come on, this shouldn't be a quandary. Come on, man. Tell him who you'll be.
Clarence Thomas starts smoking and looks like he's about to speak, but he doesn't. Maybe he clears his throat.
He won't even tire despite John Oliver's push. Thanks a fucking lot, George Herbert Walker Bush.
We see a projection of the 43rd president. Maybe he's laughing or looking confused. Or maybe we hear the sample from J. Cole's No Role Models. There's an old saying in Tennessee. I know it's in Texas, so it's probably in Tennessee that says, "Fool me once, shame on you. Can't get fooled again." Then we hear a gavel bang. Clarence is about to speak, but instead he writes something down.
Gutting the Voting Rights Act.
Tell him who you're gonna be.
Jenny was pro the Capitol attack.
Tell him who you're gonna be.
All sense of empathy lacked.
Tell him who you're gonna be.
As we struggle to stay alive, here comes Project 2025.
On the Supreme Court, you're gonna be a cruel man. On the Supreme Court, you're gonna be a cruel man. On the Supreme Court.
Lawyer B signals the booth to kill the music.
Come on, bro. You can say, do something, anything. Yo!
His head like a hostage.
Just you wait. Just you wait. Just you wait.
The lawyers throw up their arms and take their original places. Clarence sheepishly smiles. As he stands in preparation to speak, maybe a spotlight hits him. Clarence looks around and waves as if people are applauding him. No one is clapping. Maybe a drum roll starts and he does a little shimmy or old white guy dance out of the 47th president. One of the lawyers is now dressed as Harlan Crow, the crazy wealthy conservative activist and lover of World War II memorabilia, like a signed copy of Mein Kampf by Adolf Hitler and Nazi war helmets. He jumps in and Clarence lets him speak.
He's not throwing away his shot. He's not throwing away his shot. You know, this country's more poor and hungry. There's more he can do for people like me, and he's not throwing away my shot.
Ixnay on the mean you his. Shot his?
Harlan smiles, makes an oops face.
When we travel, he's paying, not. I gifted him a Bible owned by Frederick Douglass, worth 19 grand, man. Who does this? Pay me back? He does not. To quote Chappelle, I'm rich, biatch. Clarence and his wife hang out on my super yacht. We drink beer, wine, Chris, or shots. I'm Harlan Crow. Everybody doesn't really know how many stacks I got, but I could buy Mar-a-Lago. I'm duplicitous as fuck, I go. Look at the Nazi war stuff I got. I've got jewelry, luxury trips, politicians, organizations, buildings, statues, mansions, memorabilia, fine art, land, jets, super PACs, stocks,
We get it. You're rich, biatch.
and a Supreme Court justice. Like PE said, you can't trust this. And I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm all about turning back that clock. Women's suffrage was a flop. Slavery shouldn't have had to stop. Thanks to self-hating sellouts, it's not.
Clarence raises his hand as if to say, "That's me."
A signed copy of Mein Kampf, I did cop. For my originalist friend, I shop.
Clarence holds up money bags like in old-timey cartoons.
With Clarence in my pocket, I'm not throwing away my shot.
Clarence now has a cane a la the deep-voiced guy on Boys to Men. Maybe he does a slow walk.
Girl, you know we belong together.
Like the Bible says.
I don't have time for you to be playing with my heart like this.
Because I'm taking him skiing.
You'll be mine forever, baby.
At least your body will.
Girl, I'm here for you.
So long as you're white and God-fearing.
All those times at night when you just hurt me.
With the liberal propaganda.
Baby, you just don't understand how much I love you, do you?
Especially if you're white.
Right now, I'm just in so much pain because you just won't let me undo gay marriage, get rid of DEI and all civil and women's rights. Just let me.
Harlan bows and carries Clarence off like a newlywed, or maybe they skip off, hand in hand, giggling. The remaining lawyer is now dressed like Lady Justice.
So you know how in Hamilton they say, immigrants, we get the job done. In this musical, it's immigrants, you better run, son.
Blackout.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I can see David and Arthur skipping off the stage in my mind, and it makes me so happy. Costume changes, drama, song, the waiting for Clarence Thomas to sing, and then it was so good. Congrats, Peter. Congrats, spectacular cast. Let's give it up for everybody tonight. Woohoo! You can unmute yourselves, turn your camera on. And let's give a special shout out on her first time here. She read for 5 plays. Queen Ella.
Woo! You go, girl.
Amazing job, all 5 of our players. It's all incredibly PG casting pool. And on that note, volume 249 is closed. Yay! We did it! Which means volume 250 will be open for casting very, very soon. And it is featuring Bug Johnson, Daniela Tome, David Michael Kirby, Matthew J. Kaplan, Maura Kelly, and Ruthie Rado. Could you ask for a better group of, if you could not have these 5 writers, having those 6 writers, equally good groups. Yay! So check that out. That one is going to be in person at the Y. So, yes, keep your eye out to go have some fun there. Thank you if you are joining us on YouTube for all of the wonderful technical glitches and the beautiful grace of these actors and playwrights. On that note, everybody say goodbye, YouTube.